help me out here. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain.
Let's start with the moment that sets everything in motion, folks. Carrie Underwood did something that shocked fans and critics alike. She performed at Donald Trump's inauguration. Now, Carrie has always been known for staying out of politics and keeping her career focused on music and family. But this was a game changer. The inauguration itself was already one of the most controversial events in recent American history. With protests breaking out across the country, the idea of an artist stepping up to perform was bound to raise some eyebrows. Carrie, who had always managed to avoid taking sides, suddenly found herself in the eye of a political storm, a moment that captivated the nation. To many, her performance was seen as a patriotic gesture, a moment to promote unity in a divided nation. After all, Carrie's message was all about love for her country, but not everyone saw it that way. Some fans were outraged, feeling like her appearance was an endorsement of Trump's controversial policies. Her decision was bold, some would say even revolutionary for an artist in her position, and it didn't take long for the debate to get heated.
Underwood will take the stage at Trump's inauguration singing America the Beautiful. She said to the Post, "I love our country and I'm honored to have been asked to sing at the inauguration and to be a small part of this historic event. I am humbled to answer the call at a time when we must all come together in the spirit of unity and looking to the future." Well, that wasn't good enough for the tolerant left, of course, who is outraged over Carrie being outed as MAGA. X is blowing up with jokes about how she should sing her hit song Before He Cheats. Some are calling for her to be boycotted and canceled. John Rich weighed in, saying there are several top-tier country artists who support Trump, and I wish they'd finally have the balls to come forward and be counted. Ain't nothing outlaw about keeping your mouth shut to appease the record label. Carrie Underwood is making you look like a bunch of sissy boys. Carrie is talented, she is graceful, she is a class act, she has great legs, not that it matters, but she is everything that the tolerant left is not.
Critics quickly piled on, accusing her of endorsing a political figure who had already sparked outrage nationwide. Her supporters praised her for using her platform to show that music could unite, even in tough times. But as we'll see, this was just the beginning of a much larger storm. The controversy surrounding her performance at the inauguration was just the tip of the iceberg, leading to a series of events that would ultimately culminate in a defamation lawsuit. The moment Carrie Underwood stepped off the stage after performing at Trump's inauguration, the backlash was immediate and brutal. The media quickly picked up on her performance, but none were as vocal as the hosts of The View. The show's panel, led by Joy Behar, didn't hold back. They took Carrie to task, publicly questioning her motives and even challenging her patriotism.
She says, "I love our country." How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion?
How could she support such a controversial figure? They asked. Is this about unity or just a way to normalize Trump's divisive policies? For the hosts, Carrie's choice to perform wasn't just a personal decision.
Country superstar Carrie Underwood has spent most of her career avoiding political talk, but she's set to perform at the upcoming inauguration. She said in a statement that she's doing it because the country must come together in the spirit of unity and look to the future. And lots of her fans aren't thrilled about it, but lots of her fans are. So let's put this in perspective here. What do y'all think?
I personally hope we're moving beyond the era of politics where we want to cancel people's livelihoods because we don't like their politics. And whether it was the Dixie Chicks for criticizing George Bush, didn't agree with it then, and Carrie Underwood, if you have a problem, you register your complaint by not downloading her songs and not going to her shows.
Right.
But I also think from a business standpoint, it's not a bad decision for Carrie Underwood. 75 million people voted for Trump. Artists tend to skew left-leaning, so she's overnight going to become an icon of MAGA and the American right. She's probably going to make a lot of money off of it. So I get why she did it.
It felt like a public endorsement of a man many saw as a threat to their values. It wasn't just the performance. They accused her of compromising her integrity. The backlash didn't stop there. social media exploded with debate. Fans quickly divided into two camps: those who applauded Carrie for putting country over politics, and those who felt betrayed by her decision to share the stage with Trump. The hashtag spread like wildfire. Some were supportive, others condemned her. Everyone had an opinion. But here's the kicker: Carrie wasn't backing down. While some artists might have tried to explain or apologize for their decisions, Carrie took a different route. She wasn't about to let people twist her message into something it wasn't. And that's when she made a choice that no one expected. As the criticism continued to build, something unexpected happened. Carrie Underwood, instead of letting the attack slide, took a bold step. She filed a defamation lawsuit against the hosts of The View. It was a move that no one saw coming, a twist in the narrative that kept everyone on the edge of their seats. Carrie's lawsuit wasn't just about defending herself from harsh words. It was about standing up for her integrity. She claimed that the host's comments were not just critical, but defamatory, damaging to her character and public image.
It's country music. I think
I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't do it, even though I
You
can't
would not sing?
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
A lot of my family voted for Trump. They love the country and vote for him. I think that people make these decisions for a lot of reasons.
Okay, fine. And I would not be the person to say don't do it, because I believe in free speech and everything about it. I personally would not do it. No one's asked me, but that's another story.
I would love for you to do a roast at the Trump inauguration.
Okay.
Oh, no one else had any
So there we are.
According to Carrie, the allegations made on national television weren't based on fact and were causing real harm to her career. The lawsuit, if successful, could set a precedent for how public figures can respond to what they perceive as unfair criticism in the media. This wasn't just another celebrity spat. No, this was a legal move that fueled the fire of an already heated debate about freedom of speech and media responsibility. While many might have shrugged off the insults, Carrie clarified that she wouldn't let anyone tarnish her name without consequence. But the questions quickly piled up. Was this lawsuit a genuine attempt to clear her name, or was it a strategic move to generate more publicity? Was Carrie really fighting for her reputation, or was she playing the media game to her advantage? Either way, Carrie's defamation lawsuit sparked a larger conversation about the power of the media to criticize public figures and the line between fair commentary and personal attacks. And in the process, she became not just a country music star, but a symbol of the ongoing battle between personal expression and public opinion. The stage was now set for a courtroom drama that would likely make headlines for months.
And I don't think so.
I don't think so, but then you pushed her and she said, yeah, I guess I am.
Well, I said to her, do you believe that women should make the same amount of money as men? Well, I guess I am a feminist.
Yeah, and she said, I guess I am a feminist. So I think people feel pretty strongly about it. I think art is art, and you know, you have a right to perform where you want to perform. I agree with you, Joy. I can't sing a lick, but I certainly, and I have not been asked, but if I were asked, it would be a hard no.
Well, they wouldn't ask me, so I have no.
Right, yeah. They're not asking any of us.
No. You know.
As Carrie Underwood's defamation lawsuit against The View unfolded, public reaction was divided. Supporters saw her as a fearless advocate for her reputation, while critics labeled it a publicity stunt aimed at keeping her in the spotlight. This division fueled tension surrounding the case. Some wondered if her legal action would alienate fans or merely intensify the drama, questioning whether it was about clearing her name or playing a media game. Celebrities from various fields weighed in, with some praising her bravery and others worrying about potential career repercussions. Carrie's lawsuit evolved into a public spectacle, highlighting the complex relationship between celebrities, media, and public opinion. The case raised questions about the limits of media criticism of public figures and accountability. As media attention grew, legal experts speculated on the lawsuit's potential outcomes and its implications for future defamation cases involving celebrities. Carrie's decision sparked more conversations than anyone could have expected. Carrie Underwood's defamation lawsuit transformed into a significant cultural moment, sparking discussions about politics, celebrities, and the media. Known for her avoidance of political controversy, Carrie unexpectedly became a symbol of the blurred lines between public expression and personal beliefs. Her bold stance challenged the usual behavior of celebrities who often shy away from political engagement for fear of backlash. By performing at Trump's inauguration and subsequently pursuing legal action against her critics, Carrie made it clear she was unafraid to stand by her beliefs. The lawsuit raised critical questions about when media criticism crosses into defamation and highlighted journalism's ethics and the responsibilities of media platforms. It also provoked conversations about the role of celebrities in politics, suggesting that they might not fit into predictable categories. For Carrie, defending herself was about challenging the expectations placed on celebrities in a scrutinizing political climate. Her actions demonstrated that public figures can fight back against unfair attacks, impacting how we perceive the relationship between celebrities, politics, and the media. Whether one agrees with her choices, Carrie's boldness has set a precedent for others. Carrie Underwood's defamation lawsuit is not just a personal battle. It's a crucial turning point in the relationship between public figures and the media. This case directly confronts the extent of media criticism allowed when attacking a celebrity's character. If Carrie prevails, it will send a powerful message. Celebrities can and must hold media outlets accountable for damaging, baseless claims. This lawsuit is about more than one individual. It's a declaration that public figures will no longer tolerate unfair portrayals and misinformation. On the other hand, a loss could embolden media platforms to continue making reckless assertions without consequence, suggesting that public figures must accept whatever headlines come their way. Moreover, this legal battle has ignited a significant conversation about media responsibility in both entertainment and politics. Carrie's actions are inspiring other celebrities to reassess their relationships with the media and stand up against unfair treatment. This is a defining moment for how celebrities engage with the press, with the potential to reshape the dynamics of media interaction going forward. The outcome of this case will set important precedents for the future, and it's time for celebrities to reclaim control over their narratives. The world is watching, and the stakes have never been higher. As the legal proceedings unfolded, both the entertainment world and the public closely watched the courtroom. Carrie Underwood's defamation lawsuit transcended her personal reputation, igniting a nationwide discussion about media ethics, public figures' influence, and the boundaries of personal expression versus media accountability. The pivotal question was whether the case would set a legal precedent for handling celebrity defamation. A ruling in Carrie's favor could tell media outlets that there are limits to criticism of public figures, potentially changing dynamics between celebrities and the press. Conversely, a ruling against her might emphasize that public figures often face media scrutiny without recourse, leading to more unfiltered attacks. Beyond the courtroom, Carrie's defiance encouraged others to take a stand against harmful media narratives. This battle represents a broader fight for the rights of public figures facing reckless commentary, heralding a new era in media ethics. Ultimately, this case isn't just about Carrie. It's about redefining how society balances freedom of speech with respect for personal reputation. As the final verdict approaches, we ponder whether this is a turning point in media treatment of celebrities or just another chapter in their ongoing saga. Carrie Underwood has undoubtedly left her mark, and the media landscape may be forever changed.